All right, I've got two videos uploading to YouTube. Moved like 30 out of the way, so there's like 30 you'll probably never see unless we get a video editor to working. August 12th, 2024. The days just keep zooming by. Um, Plenty of notes. Been doing plenty of notes over the last few days. But my next appointment evidently is at noon, so see, this is the art of procrastination. I'm stalling on the stuff I want to see done and really might have an impact on what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so far I'm in that process of talking to like 1,000 people, and I estimate I'm up around 600 or 700. Um, to get the 100 that might listen, and out of that maybe get a dozen or so that actually can work, and hopefully three that'll really be powerhouses. Now, I've got maybe one follower so far working on projects, Agent Hanuman, but if I can get two more, the law of three indicates that likely things will kind of like explode and we'll have plenty of people. Need those project managers, but there's two. Well, there's two. I want. There's two things that a project manager needs to have. One is willing to take responsibility to see completion of the project, and the second is related follow up and follow through. And so I've been giving the Unicorn Mint uh, email address to people personally, but nobody's sent an email yet. So I guess they're not really serious about making $1 million, because I'm seriously offering a way that they can get $1 million within 2 years. And how do they ever expect to get $1 million if they're not willing to act on things like this? Which brings up also the entrepreneurial spirit. So if you don't have an entrepreneurial spirit, you probably can't see it. And I'm despairing a little bit that I can't give 50 years of background to people in a short period of time. Um, all I can do is give a glimmer, and a glimmer of why you want to be interested in this. There's as entrepreneurial opportunity, there's never. I keep thinking. I think in terms of 1,000x. In fact, I might coin it as a term, KX. The I mean, it blows away ROI. If you think you're an entrepreneur and you've got your business plan, what's your ROI? And especially for the capital invested, the return, ROI is almost like a 20th century thing. 21st century blows ROI out of the water. And this is the year, this is the decade. And we're already late to the party. So maybe I'm not doing my job, or maybe if people don't want to do the work, if they don't want the $1 million a, a piece, they don't want millionaire life. They aren't willing to plug into the billionaire mind machine and become a cyborg. Just joking, as far as you know. Um, yeah. Well, I'm working on my fourth newsletter. I've got three of them, but so far only Agent Hanuman has received them. But I've got three newsletters ready to go if people would just send me an email to respond to. And then after they get some of the content that they can review and get a clue, the next step after that would be Zoom. But again, it's really a qualifying test for follow up and follow through. And uh, be capable enough to set up a Zoom call, hopefully leading into Zoom group calls. Yeah, we had one of my clients. She was integrated with some people in Sweden and some people in Spain and maybe some other people in the U.S. Seems like there was three or four. Anyhow, they wanted to put together some kind of website. Yeah, and I was the computer consultant guy. And it became clear really early on there was two factions or two views on the project, and they weren't really coming together, and it kind of fizzled out, and that happens. um, and if you think you're going to be an innovative entrepreneur, you need to be open to these things. You never know, could have led into other things. Another client of mine, we bartered. She was an acupuncturist, like in her 70s, and she gave me acupuncture sessions in exchange for my computer consulting, which she had a vision, something that had to do with food, organic food, or something like that. But hey, um, so those damn smart contracts, golly ding dang it, these people aren't coming to me. So basically, an entrepreneurial thing is if you can't outsource, if you can't get people to do the work for you, and the work needs to be done, guess who ends up doing the work? Wish. um, so Solidity. Yeah, we've got two projects going. I'm about ready to send Agent Hanum on what I've got in materials because with my vision problems, the Fiverr guy sent me a video, right? Unfortunately, it's a silent video. There's no audio that I can find, and it just takes you through the process of what his deliverables are and how I can use them, but I can't see, I can't read it. I can't make out what they're doing. And he doesn't voice over tell me or have text or anything like that. Um, so once again, even though I paid to have it turnkey for me, I'm gonna have to drill down and somehow read Solidity, learn Solidity. I can do it. I've learned so many programming languages over the decades. Um, Big key thing is see because the missing piece here we're working on is the smart contract, and never mind like royalties and stuff that when things are bought and sold and yada da yada da, that's down the line so to speak. Um, but it's going to have the wallet address. The next key after smart contract, and never mind the ZKVM on the back end of the smart contract that makes the magic work. We're going to have that wallet address to provide in the smart contract. Elsewise, how is it going to figure it out? Well, I have some ideas, but again, that's down the line. Um, so I at least need to understand the code he sent me, and I need to, and hopefully I can zoom in. I probably will have to avoid an IDE because of that. And even if I have to print it out or whatever, I don't know. Workaround. It seems like my life is a life of workarounds. So, uh, what is this workaround? Well, I installed MetaMask on Chrome on this machine, I guess. I still don't like. I'm uncomfortable with wallets. We need to get a comfort zone with wallets, and but it's okay if I keep it like my first foray in buying an NFT. I bought it on I think OpenSea. I couldn't find it, and then the best I could figure out is Somehow there was an automatic sell thing and somebody like stole it from me. 'Cause I didn't get my $10 back. I know that. And point is 10, $20, those are good probe type things. You don't want to go over $200 really. Um, until you got it known good. From systems developer parlance and systems engineering, we're very big on a known good, part of your responsibilities. You want an internship in systems development, which probably qualify you for IT jobs, cybersecurity jobs, and Web3 development jobs, and hell, you could even take what you learn from Unicorn Mint and go off on your own if that's what you want. Oh, now I know how to make $1 million. I think I'll go off and make a bunch more $1 million and retire or something. You know, if that's your goal, I don't know how you became a working partner in the first place, but okay, stay partnered. You know, I never ask anyone to do anything they don't want to do.